Hi and welcome to this video tutorial brought to you by Crown Point Design. Today we're going to talk about meta tags and what they are and where they live on a web document and what their importance is in search engine optimization. Meta tags have actually kind of become a buzzword in SEO, but in all reality they're actually only one aspect of optimizing your site for the web, but they are very important, so it's a good topic to have an understanding of here. Let's start off by defining a few terms. The first is metadata. Metadata, the more broad topic to understand here, is defined as information that describes other information. To use a real-life example, if you were to go to the public library to check out a book, you'd go over to the electronic card catalog and you type in the author or the title of the book, and you'd be presented with some information about where the book is located, whether it's been checked out or whether they have it. You'd be presented with some keywords, maybe the genre, number of pages, that type of thing. So all that info that's displayed is actually the metadata for that particular book. It's the information that describes the information of the book, right? So what meta tags are the metadata of a web document. So meta tags basically describe the content of any particular page on the web, and what the reason that they're important here is we're helping search engines to understand the content of any particular page. And we know that we want to help search engines as much as possible because by helping search engines to understand our site the best they can, they are then able to place websites within the appropriate search queries. So it's an important, always important to help search engines whenever we can. To bring us over to a web browser here to show you where they live, there's a few ways of viewing the HTML for any particular page. Now this doesn't have to be your own website. It can be any website out there. You can come into page and scroll down to view source. This is in Internet Explorer. I believe in Firefox it's under view and it's called page source, worded a little bit differently, but another way to do it is anywhere on the document here you can right click and come down to view source, and this will display the HTML code for any particular page, and it's presented in Notepad, which is a little bit hard to interpret, especially if you're not familiar with HTML, but basically there's some meta tags that are defined within the header, found on top of the document, and there's a few that I want to point out to you here. The first is the title tag. Now the title tag should be unique for every individual page and utilizes some keywords for that particular page. Another one is the meta keywords, and here you want to list between 8 and 10 keywords for that particular page. Those keywords should also be found within the content of that page itself, and you want to only list about 8 to 10 here. They don't have a big importance inside the Google algorithm, but there are, you do want to list a couple. I've seen pages that people have listed 60 to 100 different keywords that they've come up with. That has no importance whatsoever. There's no way of setting yourself within search queries that you define, so they're not as important, but you should come in here and define a few for this particular page. The other is the description tag, which has more importance, and I'll show you where it lives, where it's displayed in search engines in a second, but the description should be a description about the page that utilizes some important keywords again, and you want to have the length of it be no more than 150 characters. That's including spaces. Some other meta tags that define this particular page, you can find the author tag, some copyright information, some dates, some robots information for search engines, which is important, and we'll talk about in some other tutorials. But the meta tags are all found within the header information of any given HTML document. Not to say that they're always defined. A lot of websites, people don't have these defined, but the important thing that I'm trying to drive home here is that you want to define all the meta tags within your site so that search engines can have a great experience as they crawl your website looking for information. To show you where they're displayed, to come over to Google here, I'll do a quick Google search for Crown Point Design, and you'll notice that what comes up here, the hyperlink, is actually the title tag that is defined within the meta tags, and the text that's in black is actually that meta description tag that I told you about. That meta description should utilize some keywords but also be intriguing for people to click on your website, and the reason that it needs to be 150 characters or less are otherwise it'll be cut off by Google. It only displays about 150 characters here, so that's why you don't want to have them too long, otherwise you're getting cut off and that's useless anyway. So those are basically meta tags, where they live, a little bit about, hopefully I've driven home their importance in a web document, and you're able to look at the meta tags on your website and determine if you have them optimized for search engines. So that's today's tutorial, brought to you by Crown Point Design. We encourage you to check out our website, crownpointdesigns.com, or contact us for a free consultation on your website and how we can help optimize it for improved web traffic.